I'm 74 and feel 40. Do this every morning to stay young. Have you ever woken up in the morning and just sat there on the edge of the bed, wondering why your body feels heavier than it used to? Maybe your joints are a little stiffer, or your energy just isn't what it was 10 years ago. You're not alone. That moment, when the day's just starting, and your body feels like it needs a little more convincing to get moving, that's where real change can begin. Mornings are powerful. They set the tone for everything that comes after. And after the age of 60, what we do in those first few moments of the day can make a bigger difference than we realize. It's not about doing something extreme or overhauling your entire life. It's about a few simple, intentional habits, done regularly, that can help you feel stronger, sharper, and more alive, day after day. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 things you can start doing every morning to not only feel better, but to actually support a longer, healthier life. These aren't fads or gimmicks. They're real, practical changes that work with your body, not against it. So grab your coffee or tea, get comfortable, and let's start with something that might surprise you. Let's begin with the very first thing you should do. Before you even get out of bed, start your day with gratitude and deep breathing. I know, it sounds simple, maybe even too simple, but hear me out. When you wake up and take a moment, just 60 seconds, to think of something you're grateful for, whether it's your grandchild's laugh, the sun coming through the window, or just the fact that you woke up today, you begin the day on a calm, positive note. Pair that with a few slow, deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose, hold for a couple of seconds, and breathe out through your mouth. Do this 4 or 5 times before you even move your body. What this does is lower your cortisol, that pesky stress hormone that can cause inflammation and drain your energy. It also signals to your nervous system that you're safe, that there's no rush. You're easing into the day instead of jolting into it. You'd be amazed how different your body responds when your mind starts the day in peace. It's not about pretending everything is perfect, it's about choosing a moment of calm before the noise of the day begins. Over time, this 1-minute practice can improve your blood pressure, help you sleep better at night, and even sharpen your memory. Now, once you've taken that moment for your mind, it's time to move the body, and I don't mean a full-on workout. What your body really craves in the morning is gentle movement. I'm talking about simple stretches, just 5 to 10 minutes of moving your joints, waking up your muscles, and getting the blood flowing. You can do it standing, sitting, or even lying down if you need to. Think about your shoulders. Roll them back a few times. Stretch your arms overhead, gently turn your neck side to side. Circle your ankles. Touch your toes, or just reach toward them. No pressure, no pain, just motion. The goal is to lubricate your joints, increase circulation, and signal to your body, hey, we're up and alive today. Why is this important? After 60, our joints become a bit less forgiving. Muscles tighten overnight, and blood flow slows down. Gentle stretching first thing in the morning not only helps prevent falls and injury, but it also gives you a subtle energy boost, like priming a car engine before driving off. It's like telling your body, we're not rusting out, we're revving up. I know some folks think you have to go hard with exercise to see results, but honestly, that's just not true. Especially as we age, it's the consistency of movement, not the intensity, that keeps us going strong. Think of it like brushing your teeth. It's a small act, but done daily, it makes a big difference. Now, once you've got your mind calm and your body moving, it's time to hydrate, before that first cup of coffee or tea. I know, this one's tough because a lot of us head straight for the caffeine. But here's the thing, your body wakes up dehydrated. You've gone 7, 8, maybe even 9 hours without a single sip of water. And when you're older, your body's ability to signal thirst isn't quite as sharp as it used to be. So before you reach for that coffee, drink a full glass of water, just one. Room temperature is fine, or you can squeeze a little lemon in there if you like. This small habit wakes up your digestion, helps flush out toxins, supports brain function, and even helps reduce morning stiffness. Think of water as your body's way of clearing out the cobwebs. It's like opening the windows and letting fresh air in. That first glass can literally boost your energy more than caffeine, because now your cells have what they need to function properly. You might be thinking, but I already drink water during the day. That's great. But starting your day with it, before anything else, sets a healthy pattern and helps you get ahead of dehydration before it starts dragging you down. And trust me, even a little dehydration can make you feel tired, dizzy, or foggy without you even realizing it. Alright, so we've set the tone with gratitude and breathing, we've moved the body gently, and we've hydrated to get things flowing. You're already off to a great start, and you've only been up for what, 10, 15 minutes? That's the beauty of these habits. They're simple, they're gentle, and they fit naturally into your morning without stress or overwhelm. Now that we've laid this foundation, let's continue building on it with a habit that might surprise you even more. Something that goes beyond the physical and taps into a deeper part of what it means to truly live well after 60. And that's this: feed your mind with purpose every single morning. Now, I'm not talking about solving the world's problems or setting giant goals that feel overwhelming. I'm talking about something simple, but powerful: asking yourself a question: what am I looking forward to today? It could be something small: watering your plants, calling a friend, working on a puzzle, or watching your favorite show. It doesn't have to be big to matter. Having a reason to get out of bed, even a tiny one, gives your day structure. It adds meaning. And studies have shown that people who feel a sense of purpose, no matter their age, actually live longer and enjoy better health. It's true. Having something to look forward to, even something small, lowers your risk of depression, boosts your immune system, and can even protect your brain from cognitive decline. You see, the mind and the body are deeply connected. If your mind wakes up feeling like there's nothing to look forward to, the body starts to slow down too. But when you wake up with even a little spark of intention, that energy flows through your whole system. One woman I know, in her late 70s, starts every morning by writing down one thing she's excited about that day. Sometimes it's as simple as reading a chapter in my book or trying a new soup recipe. It doesn't matter what it is. What matters is having it. That tiny ritual gives her a rhythm, a reason, and a quiet kind of joy that builds over time. So tomorrow morning, before the news, before emails or messages, just ask yourself, what's one thing I'm looking forward to today? It's a small question, but it holds big power. Now, once your mind is fed, let's not forget the importance of real food too. That brings us to the next habit: start your morning with something nourishing. And no, I don't mean a big, heavy breakfast or anything complicated. I mean starting the day with something that fuels your body, not just fills it. Too often, we grab whatever's easy: white toast, sugary cereal, maybe just a cup of coffee, and call it good. But after 60, your body needs nutrients more than ever. The metabolism slows, digestion changes, and your body isn't quite as efficient at absorbing vitamins and minerals. That's why the first thing you put into your body matters. Think about including a little protein in the morning, like a boiled egg, some Greek yogurt, or a spoonful of nut butter on whole grain toast. Add some fiber, maybe chia seeds, a piece of fruit, or a sprinkle of oats. And don't forget healthy fats, like avocado or a few almonds. These kinds of foods give you steady energy, help regulate your blood sugar, and keep your brain sharp. You don't have to prepare a gourmet breakfast. Even a smoothie with a handful of spinach, a banana, and a scoop of protein powder can do wonders. The key is to give your body something real, something that will sustain you through the morning instead of causing a crash an hour later. And if you're someone who isn't very hungry first thing, that's okay too. Just try to have a small, nourishing bite, something to wake up your digestion and fuel your cells. Remember, this isn't about dieting or losing weight. It's about feeding your body so it can show up for you, so you have the energy to enjoy your day. Let me tell you, I've heard from so many folks who say, once I started eating better in the mornings, I stopped needing that second nap at 10 a.m. It really does make a difference. And here's something else: when you start your day with a healthy choice, you're more likely to continue making good choices. It creates a little domino effect. You feel better, so you move more. You move more, so you sleep better. You sleep better, so you wake up with more energy. It all connects. Now, as we build these morning habits, mind, body, spirit, there's one more piece that ties it all together. It's something so many people overlook, but it makes a world of difference, especially as we get older. And that's sunlight. Getting even just 5 to 10 minutes of morning sunlight is like giving your internal clock a friendly nudge. It tells your brain, hey, it's time to be awake. This helps regulate your sleep, improve your mood, and even strengthen your bones. The morning sun gives you a gentle dose of vitamin D, which is essential for immune function, bone health, and mental clarity. And here's the good news, you don't have to sunbathe or lie out for hours. Just stepping outside, or even standing by a bright window, can help. If you have a porch or a small garden, take your morning tea or coffee out there. Breathe in the fresh air. Feel the warmth on your face. Listen to the birds or the breeze. It's a simple pleasure, but it can transform your entire morning. And if the weather's bad, just open the curtains, let in as much natural light as you can, and turn your face toward it. Your body loves routine, especially as it ages. And exposure to morning light helps set that rhythm, so you feel more awake during the day and sleep more deeply at night. It's one of those little secrets of healthy aging that most people don't talk about, but once you start doing it, you'll wonder how you ever started your day without it. All of these things we've talked about, breathing, stretching, hydrating, nourishing your body, getting sunlight, they work together like gears in a well-oiled machine. One supports the next, and together, they create a morning routine that doesn't just get you through the day, it helps you thrive in it. And there's still one more piece to this puzzle, one more morning habit that brings everything together and helps you not just live longer, but live better. And that's this: connect with yourself or with someone else before the day gets too busy. Now, I know not everyone has a partner at home or someone to talk to first thing in the morning. That's okay. This habit isn't about being social for the sake of being social, it's about emotional connection. Because after 60, loneliness becomes one of the most silent threats to our health. It sneaks in quietly, but it can have just as much impact on your well-being as poor diet or lack of exercise. So how do we stay connected? It starts small. For some people, it's writing a short journal entry in the morning. Just a few lines about how you're feeling, what you're thinking about, or even a few memories from the past. It's a moment of connection with yourself. A check-in. A reminder that your thoughts and your feelings matter. For others, it might mean texting a friend good morning or checking in with a neighbor. Maybe it's saying hello to the clerk at the corner store when you go for your walk. These little moments of connection aren't just pleasant, they're life-giving. They stimulate your brain, your heart, and your spirit in ways that ripple through the rest of your day. I once met a man who had made it a habit to write one letter, yes, an actual letter, every week to a different person he cared about. Sometimes it was just a thank you note, or a memory he wanted to share. It kept him grounded, grateful, and feeling like he still mattered in other people's lives. He told me that routine gave him more energy than any multivitamin ever could. And if writing or texting isn't your thing, you could simply look in the mirror each morning and speak to yourself kindly. It might feel silly at first, but saying something like, "I'm proud of you," or "We're going to have a good day today," can shift your mindset and actually rewire your brain toward positivity over time. That connection, to self or others, is what reminds you that you're still in the game. That you're not just coasting through your later years, you're actively living them. And that mindset alone? It can literally extend your life. It's amazing how often we overlook the emotional side of health. We talk so much about food, exercise, sleep, but our hearts and minds need care too. When you begin your day with intention, with presence, and with a little love, everything else starts to fall into place. And here's the beautiful part, these 5 habits we've talked about, they don't require expensive equipment or big lifestyle changes. You don't need a gym membership, a complicated schedule, or anyone's permission to start. You just need you. You, deciding to breathe deeply in the quiet of the morning. You, stretching and listening to your body's needs. You, pouring that glass of water, choosing something nourishing, soaking up the sun, and reminding yourself that you're still here, and you still matter. You might not feel the difference overnight. And that's okay. Longevity isn't about instant results, it's about steady, intentional choices that add up over time. Think of it like a garden. You water it a little each day. You give it sun. You take care of it. And slowly, beautifully, things begin to grow. So whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, it's never too late to make your mornings meaningful. It's never too late to choose life, one simple habit at a time. If any of these ideas sparked something in you, if you're already thinking, I could do that, then I encourage you to try just one tomorrow morning. See how it feels. Notice how your body responds. Let that one small shift lead to another. And another. That's how transformation begins, not with a bang, but with a whisper that says, I'm ready to live better. Remember, it's not about being perfect. Some mornings you'll forget. Some mornings will feel slower than others. That's normal. What matters is that you keep showing up for yourself. That you keep choosing to take care of the one body and the one life you've been given. And hey, I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite way to start the day? Have you tried any of these habits before? Let's talk about it in the comments. Share your thoughts, your routines, or even your struggles. We're all learning and growing together here. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up. It really does support the channel and helps more people find this kind of content. And if you'd like more tips on living fully, feeling stronger, and aging with grace, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. There's a whole lot more we can explore together. You're not too old. You're not too late. And you're certainly not done. Here's to mornings filled with purpose, days filled with energy, and years filled with life. You deserve that. You really do. Thanks for spending a few moments of your morning with me. Now go on, take a breath, stretch a little, sip some water, and start living this day the way only you can. Here's to living your best life at any age.